Hey everyone, what's going on? Today I want to talk about a real estate education company I've heard about over and over, and recently I dove in on researching them so you didn't have to. If you have seen my previous video on Scott Yancey's real estate program that I personally attended, you probably already know my stance on this subject. Let me just tell you this. Paying reasonable money for education, courses, or mentorships is 100% okay. There are so many real estate courses and masterminds out there, and their prices are typically under $1,000 for great education that can make you tons of money if you put it to use. I have heard of Dan Merrill and his Fortune Builders company for a while now. My father listens to a lot of radio and we always hear the same thing. It goes something like, "Hi, we are looking for dedicated real estate investors to join our team in your area. Just attend the free training," or whatever. Then they tell you where they're meeting or like a number you can call. Without even attending, let's just think about this. They are spending money on advertising on the radio, which I can only assume is not cheap, to get you to come to a seminar that is free. Why would anyone spend what I can only assume is tens of thousands of dollars to get people to hear an advertisement if there is no financial benefit to them? It just really doesn't make sense to begin with. Personally, I have not yet attended this seminar and don't plan on it, but based on what I have read on blogs, it is exactly like the Scott Yancey seminar I did attend. From what I looked up, it seems like they charge you $200 to join their 3-day seminar, which I like to call the 3-day sales pitch. I can only guess in this 3-day seminar, they tell you that you can be financially free. They show you examples on how much money you can make. They tell you you won't work that hard, that you can retire early, that they have a team who will walk you through step by step and all kinds of stuff. Don't get me wrong, I am a full-time real estate investor and agent. Real estate offers a lot of these things. It's 100% true, and I am already noticing them in my own business. For example, this weekend I was able to take off, and I may even head to Florida this Wednesday to visit a friend and go golfing. And there is an investor who knows me through my friend who wants to talk to me about doing business. So there is a little bit of business to handle while I'm there, but regardless, it is still a vacation I get to choose to take. But as mentioned with the Scott Yancey seminar, the information they provided was very relevant and somewhat useful. The problem I have is just the price. The price for the information was absurd. Unfortunately, I believe that Fortune Builders has the same business model. It's really a business model that sells people on their hopes and dreams. Like I said, I was in this position, they sold me, I fell for it, and it set me back and put me in some tough times. I spent about $30,000 on their courses, and I highly suggest you watch that video because it goes a little deeper on how these seminars work. I even remember someone telling me that instead of me paying that $30-something thousand to them for education, I could have just bought my first investment property or used that for a down payment on one. By no means am I telling you what to do, but I really, really hope that you take my advice seriously. Even if you want to attend to see for yourself, that's fine. Just keep this information in the back of your mind when things start to sound a little too good to be true. There are so many places on the internet to get free real estate education. There are blogs like Bigger Pockets, there are YouTube channels just like mine where I talk about everything from house flipping to rentals to being a real estate agent. There are Facebook groups, local free real estate investing meetings, and even more. Even better, find someone who is doing what you want to do in your area and ask them for lunch, ask them for coffee. Tell them you'll work for them for free for a week or something just to learn the process. There are so many ways to do it. Even if you wanted to get more advanced coaching or one-on-one help or dive into a course, you can still certainly pay for those items. And like I mentioned, they're usually about $1,000 or less. They aren't $20, $30, $40, or even $50,000 like these seminar prices are. The more advanced you get, the more you can invest in your education and mentorship. The more advanced you get, the more you can invest in education and mentorships. In the beginning, the free information and some small courses and books are all you need. I promise you. My YouTube channel is 100% transparent. Nothing is hidden, nothing is lied about. It's literally a tool I use to document my journey and talk about my experiences so I can network with like-minded people and so people can learn to not make mistakes that I did. Overall, I hope you take this seriously because the amount of money these seminars charge is pretty life-changing. Like I said, feel free to dive into my other seminar scam video where I give you a personal explanation of what happened since I did attend that seminar. Lastly, please always do your own research. If you found this video helpful and are interested in watching me take my real estate investing business to the next level, feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Thank you everyone. See you in the next video.